In the previous video we showed how you could use a Viewbox as the detail view for a list control, but if the list control is not intended to be updatable, then you can get an even lighter weight solution by using a Viewbox in place of the list control. So in this example here we have a Viewbox that is displaying a list of records, and then when you click on a particular row in that Viewbox we have another Viewbox that is displaying the detail view for that record. So what we have over here is a extremely lightweight solution that just uses two view boxes. So let's go ahead first and run it. So there's the first view box displaying a list of records. If I click on, say, Cecilia Dawkins, there's the second view box displaying the detail view for that record. So let's go now and take a look at how this was done. So first, on this first view box here, we actually started out with a sample template. We used this template over here called list of names using a freeform layout template, and when we chose that, that basically gave us a view box that was based on some static JSON, in this case an array of objects where each object has first name, last name, city and state. So that represented our view box data. And then when we went to the view box layout, basically what we did was we wrapped the view box in a div, and we specified an item of underbar a row over here, which basically is the event handler for clicking anywhere on this list, on this row in the view box. So if we go now basically to the items, we can see here's an item called underbar a row, and it has an on-click event. And in the on-click event there's you can reference V, which is the value of the A5 attribute on the template. So let's go back to the template. So here's our template, and you can see here's our A5 value, and we've set the A5 value to the special field here called curly bracket and then square bracket count. So if you click on the first row, the value of count will be 0. If you click on the second row, the value of count will be 1, etc. So this A5 value here tells us which row in the list we clicked on. So if we go back to our items over here and we click on the event handler here, you can see that what we're doing is we're giving focus to the second panel card. We're getting a pointer to the view box that is being used to display the detail view, so that's view box number 1. And then you can see we're populating the view box with this data, and then we're picking out the particular row in the data that is specified by V, which is the row number that we clicked on. So you can see here that this data is a pointer to all of the data in the view box, but we only want to basically show in the second view box the data from the current row. So V is the row number that you clicked on, and it's going to be a string, so we're going to convert it into a number, and then since this data is an array, we're going to basically pick out the particular array item here, and that is the data that we use to populate the view box. So having done that, right now we can see that when we go overhead here and run it now, if I click on, say, the second row, that means that the value, that count value will be 1. So now we go and pick out the this data 1, which is the data here that we use to populate the view box. So what we've shown over here is how two view boxes can be used. The first view box is being used to display a list of records, and the second view box is being used to display a detail view for the selected records. And this pattern over here is a much lighter weight pattern than using a list with a detail view. And because it's lighter weight, it means that especially in mobile applications, you're just putting less weight on the DOM, and your applications will run quicker because you've put less fewer objects into the DOM on the mobile device's browser. Thanks very much for watching.